So after yesterday's just a whole bunch of just Kingdom Hearts related stuff, which is amazing, but I think what people don't realize is I was up for a very, very, very long time. And even after, it was someone's birthday, so I also had to stay up. So that's why I'm behind on a few videos. But today's video is that Star Wars is practically confirmed. I mean, I don't see people are gonna be like, well, Nomura hasn't or any, like there's nothing that's really set in stone that's confirmed. But I mean, let me ask you this. I mean, just look on your screen right now. That's an ATST walker. That's a foot right there. That's the foot. And I'll even put a side, well, not side by side, but I'll just show you guys, you know, the actual foot of the walker. And I mean, what it can't be just a coincidence that looks so similar. Also, if my voice kind of sounds messed up, I also did just wake up. So I'm pretty tired as it is, but I wanted to make this video because, you know, me waking up and seeing people talking about Star Wars, and I'm like, why? And I didn't realize that also that scenery that kind of appeared out of nowhere, that we were like, what is this? Like, I thought, well, I didn't really know what I was looking at, but it honestly just looked like almost a live action movie where I was like, okay, this stuff looks good. But people really compared that little scenery to Endor in Star Wars, and it does look very, 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 very similar. Like, honestly, I can't even chalk it up as a coincidence, and I can't say people were hoping for something that's not going to happen, because Nomura has stated in interviews way back when that the one world that he would like to include one time in the Kingdom Hearts is Star Wars. And Disney does own Star Wars, so I mean, at the end of the day, Star Wars, I would say, is a world that's going to happen in Kingdom Hearts. There's just no other way to put it. I mean, too many coincidences. I mean, it looks like Endor, and then you see the foot of an ATST. I mean, can you really just debunk this at all? Like, I don't think so. But that goes into what I would like. Like, I love Star Wars as much as the next person. However, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, we're at a clean slate of Kingdom Hearts. This is literally Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, I am one of the ones that do think that with Quadratum, him being in that world, I feel like Sora's looking the way he does because of the world itself. I feel like it's an aesthetic, like cosmetic change to Sora because of the world, like he does in Pirates of the Caribbean and all that. Like, he's always taken these different skin changes and made himself look really cool depending on the world he's in. So I'm wondering if this change is going to go throughout every single world, or is it just because of Quadratum? Now, that's a question that maybe we'll get answers to later on, because I think Nomura did state that he expects more information way down the line, I think even past E3, so we'll have to wait a while to actually see anything or get anything information wise, and I'm okay with that, just because what we got was a little bit too much for me to handle at one time. I mean, I was not prepared. I mean, even my reaction video, you got one chance for a reaction video and I kind of squandered it because it literally has like the worst audio mixing in the world, because the game audio was overpowering my voice so much. And definitely not a first impression for people that might be coming over to my channel because of Kingdom Hearts and the reveal of Kingdom Hearts 4. But I'm excited for the future of this Kingdom Hearts and seeing what else we could get, because if Star Wars is going to be in the game, who's to say Marvel can't be in the game? That's where I kind of reside more in liking, but don't get me wrong, I don't want to see, I don't know if I want to see, and I mean, they already had a Marvel property in there. If you think about it, Big Hero 6 is a Marvel property, but I just don't know if I want to see like an Iron Man, Thor, Captain America. I mean, you know, go even crazier and put Punisher in. Like, I don't think I want to see Marvel characters with Sora, because I don't know how it fit properly. However, there is said to be a more serious tone with Kingdom Hearts 4, so maybe a Marvel world of some sort would work. I don't know exactly who I'd want to be a part of it. You could maybe put a Miss Marvel in there, you know, because they already kind of tried having her be the star of her game with Marvel Avengers. but it didn't really work out that way. Maybe they could do a retry and just have some of those characters be, but I don't know. I would love for it to happen, but I don't really know if it would even work, to be quite honest. But then you have all these Disney, new Disney Plus little movies that they had coming out, like Turning Red was one of them. That's a more recent one. I wonder if they could do something with that. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't watched the movie, but I know people really loved it. But then you got Coco, and I mean, I would honestly love a world that's like that, or even Encanto. So I mean, you got two movies that me being me, I would love to see, you know, a world of those two, just because I'm Mexican. So I would like, you know, part of my culture in the Kingdom Hearts. It'd be pretty cool to see. But regardless, I mean, they have a clean slate, and Star Wars being the front runner of the first world that we kind of see, because well, I guess we do see Quadratum for a second, but then it goes to that little live action just out of nowhere, like it looks like a movie-esque thing, and then they finally go back to Quadratum again. But I mean, for Quadratum and Star Wars to be the first kind of two little deals we see, or I should say Endor, because it's probably, that's what they're going to call the world. But I'm just curious what other worlds we'll see. So probably in the future, maybe I'll make a video titled like 10 worlds that I want to see in the Kingdom Hearts 4. I do want to see maybe, I mean, they could tie it into like a Final Fantasy remake type deal where you got to get a Sephiroth fight in there. I'm going to be yelling that into existence this time around. If we don't get this game for at least 2 years, I'm thinking a 2023 release for Kingdom Hearts 4 might be copium, but however, I just mark my words, because I made a video 2 years back talking about what we would get released and like trailer wise, and if we'll get any news regarding Kingdom Hearts 4. And I said we could get some type of multiplayer MMO type deal. We kind of got that with Missing Link. It's not an MMO, I don't believe. But then I also said we will also get a Kingdom Hearts 4 for sure. And given, was that maybe a shot in the dark, a blind prediction? Maybe, but turned out to be right. So you never really know with this. You never really know with Nomura and what his plans are. But hey, all we can do is just stay excited, because it's the Kingdom Hearts time now. I finally feel like I'm back on the grind and making videos for a purpose, finally. Don't get me wrong though, I will be still making random videos here and there that are of other games, but Kingdom Hearts will be taking the steering wheel and driving wherever it takes us, because it's going to be a hype train for I don't even know how long. I mean, depending, we won't be getting information for a while, but I feel like I got enough from what I saw that can last a little bit for sure. So, you know, let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts. Do you think that Star Wars that's not a Star Wars ATST foot? Do you think that that's just a coincidence? It could be, I don't know, a bunker of some sort. I don't know exactly how you could mistake this for anything else, but are you one of the ones that maybe doesn't think it's Endor at all and it's not even Star Wars related? Because it could be possible. I seen someone on Twitter say that it looked like The Last of Us 1 when they were showing like the little fungus on the tree. Kind of looked like clicker. Like a little clicker fungus, the what do they call that? The cordyceps. So I mean, it'd be crazy. Imagine seeing like Ellie and, okay, we're not gonna get into Last of Us because then I just popped in my head of a Last of Us 2 a little thing that I'm not even gonna get into that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy though. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and you guys know the drill. I will see you guys later.